And time has started now, straight away, so they're just going to have a quick complimentary shuffle. And we're going to get straight into it. We've got Gareth with Mono Lightning Cadets, Jack with Mono Water, a homebrew of his own creation.
This should be an okay one then, because I'm not quite sure if we're going to see a bit of a Mono Water monsters here, or if it's just going to be generic Mono Water, but we see a Gao right there. So,
so we saw Gao straight off the bat.
So my guess is going to be some monsters.
You should have been a bit more careful drawing those 5, but I don't think it really matters. I think there's a mulligan coming, so that card is Gonzo.
Yeah, and for Jack at home, yes, this is an updated Cadets list done earlier on today. This is only Gareth's second game with it, so I am sorry that I put him on here. Big sorry, Gareth, but he's a professional. He'll be fine.
It's the ultimate test, right?
Yeah.
So we got to see how these things work out.
Yeah. So he has stepped away from Fire Lightning here, and he's just going straight with a Mono Lightning build that he and Paul were working on. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Because you know me, I have a soft spot for Cadets.
Oh, okay. And we're going in with President Shinra. So there's some kind of Turk engine going on here as well. That's really interesting.
Is it just going to be the backups, I'm guessing?
It looks like it, yeah. I mean, that is a good Mono Lightning backup engine if I ever did see one.
I'm happy that Gareth is stuck with that old school Queen there. I say old school, the one from, I believe, last set.
Yeah, the new one is not great. I think this one is a lot better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the fact it's not targetable once it's attacking is really tough to deal with. It has haste as well.
I'd say it's probably the best card named Queen.
Yeah, there's not that there's much competition. It's not exactly setting the bar very high. But, I think this is definitely the best. I think, again, Cadets could be really viable if they just start printing more stuff that do things on entry rather than on attack, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they sort of went in the right direction last set with the Cadets that needed just one other Cadet on the field for an entry effect that's usually quite sizable.
Like, what was it, Trey, Cease was another one that, broke on entry, which is quite nice.
Really good stuff. 9 as well, being a dull engine every single turn.
The newer Ace as well to draw on entry was so big.
Ace especially, I think, was the real surprise there.
He's the real MVP.
Oh, and it looks like we've gone for Lena Forward off of Sarah, which is not a play you see very often. I mean, it's a valid target. It is a job princess.
It absolutely
You usually go for backup into backup and then find your forwards later once you've got backups to pay for them, right? But
again, though, Jack seems to be shuffling with a bit of trepidation, so I'm wondering if he's even convinced to himself with that play.
I'd say he's committed to that choice now, but we'll see how this pays off for him. So he's ending on 5 in hand if he does nothing else, which
he is, because he is past to Gareth.
No need to rush. I think both players are accepting the fact that they're going to be building up a bit of a gentleman's game here compared to our first.
I think that's Gordon there on the left, so maybe that was his search target for Sarah.
Maybe that could have been his only search target. Yeah. I mean, if obviously if you're playing Lena forward, you're not playing the Lena backup.
Yeah. Personally, not a fan of that backup, but what a hit here from Gareth, going straight in with Irving.
Yeah.
And removing 2, were they 2 characters?
It was, yeah. I think it was Gao and a monster, so that was optimum.
Rough going, but Water, you have got to dodge a lot of VXs as well.
Well, I mean, Gareth has seen the fact that Lena is in this deck now, and Irvine chipping away at the break zone size is going to be really important, I think. Even if it doesn't get the full efficiency, I mean, it did get the haste, which is nice. Even if it didn't, it would still help Gareth's game plan to make Jack's break zone that much smaller, just that much more difficult to deal with, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Jack has been hit and has taken Witch of the Fens as his first point of damage, but as we can see from his hand, he has 2 already, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for him, but he does really need to get some monsters out there.
That's right, so we've got the Fiend.
And was that a Cleone as well, potentially?
I think we have Fiend and Cleone, yeah, so we'll see how...
It's strange to have both in the deck. I'm hoping I'm a bit wrong on the Cleone side, but...
No, that looks like a Cleone to me. Oh, that could be Apkalu, actually, the new 1 CP Mortar Monster, which pairs incredibly nicely with Witch of the Fens.
See, right now, since we've got that 1 untapped backup, the Gordon...
I think Gordon's the right play here.
Yeah, because it's effectively draw 1, discard 1, right?
Yeah. See, it's basically whether that you can follow up into a 3rd backup, maybe, just to get that ramp going.
I suppose the question becomes, do you really want to put additional resources in the break zone if you know Irvin's going to remove them?
Well, that's it. I mean, this has really made things a bit more difficult for Jack now. I mean, maybe he's just given up on the Lena straight away, knowing that it's going to be that much more difficult to get the 12 water cards needed for the effect.
Yeah. Lismith saying Chaos into SPE, not sure on that one. Into Lena, Lev, maybe. A nice idea, but I'm not sure if Jack is actually playing the Chaos in this deck or not.
Oh, Chaos into the special. I mean, if there is Chaos,
sure, yeah.
if Chaos is in there. So it looks like we've gone Sahagin Chief.
First,
yeah, and then we're going to follow that up with Jack just explaining how Sahagin Chief works. Obviously, you can bounce one of your own things at any time, or if there are 3 counters on him, you can then bounce up to any 2 forwards any 2 forwards, but you need to play 3 water characters to generate those 3 counters for Sahagin Chief.
Which should be easily done.
It's not hard in a water deck. There's lots of cheap little things that you can ramp out with quickly.
Is Jack thinking here? No, he's gone with Realm.
Yeah. So he's gone with Realm, and let's see when water character. So if he plays 2 water monsters, which he will, that's going to put Sahagin Chief straight on 3, and he's drawing a card.
I'm surprised.
Surprised
we didn't go straight in at 2 draws there. Like a Tomberry or a Blue Worm or something.
Yeah, Tomberry or Blue Worm is usually what you see, but I mean maybe he's anticipating being on 3 damage quite soon with the Tross there.
Yeah, it's like I thought for a moment he was considering playing Elena on its own just to protect the break zone.
Sure.
But it would have been quite vulnerable if we'd have done that, I think.
Now Sahagin Chief is just ready to go. I mean, even if you bounce, maybe not Irvine, because you don't really want to give him the chance to empty the break zone constantly.
No, but I mean, bouncing your Realm, for example.
Bouncing Realm is absolutely what you want to do, though. So this is going to be quite sticky for Gareth to deal with now. Maybe Gareth's coming in clutch and decided to run the 1 CP. Say it is Ramu, the 1 CP Ramu from Opus 4, the one that can break a 2-drop forward or monster.
I think this was the Reeve he played.
That is the Reeve he's played, and he's. You don't have to reveal.
No, it's just luck. He did not have to show that card to Jack there.
Maybe he was just showing us. Who knows?
Well, I didn't see it. Did you see it?
No, but Jack may have. Okay, and looks like we've gone into combat, and these two are now back in their respective players' hands. Tross is getting the draw off of that, of course, which is nice.
That is a pretty good play there by Jack, because now he's going to easily be able to play Realm again, get his monsters out there. We have seen him discard another Witch of the Fens, though. So he does only have 1 left now. He does have to be real careful about that.
That's right. I mean, Witch of the Fens going onto the field, waiting for that Irvine to come back so that on the stack you can reduce it by 7k is huge.
Yeah. Wow, okay, so we're going to play the Lena now. We are going to protect that break zone.
Okay.
Very dangerous, though, because, again, that Lena can die to a cloud.
It can. I mean, anything that's 3 CP or less now is just cloud fodder and needs to be thought of differently. We're going in with a Whacker.
He doesn't need to reveal, though, I don't think.
Oh, no, Whacker
it is Whacker's reveal.
Whacker is reveal, and...
It's the
Reeve.
No, sorry, the other one he's discarded there on top.
Astrologian.
That's the one. That's the one that owes.
That's the one where you look at 3 cards, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom, 1 to hand. Again, another amazing card.
The difficulty we have here for Jack is that he's seen both his 9 CP Leviathans.
I mean, he needs to get his Leviathan. I think he needs to get it into the mix if he is going to plan on using it. I mean, having Lena there to protect the break zone is quite interesting, but we'll see how that pays off for him later. I mean, again, as you say, a cloud will just scupper any plans that Jack has for protecting his board.
I think if we're going to use the 9 CP Leviathan in this game, it's going to have to be hardcast.
Yeah, that can still happen. You know, a lot of people forget that you can just hardcast the Leviathan. I mean, a nice play from Gareth here would be Cloud and then Irvine to keep trimming that break zone. We'll see what Gareth has, though, because there might be some other options in his hand that give him a better line of play.
Yeah, I'm very surprised we didn't play the Realm again. I think that would have been more valuable overall for Jack here.
Especially if he could have drawn 2 off of it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it depends what we've seen go already. Maybe all 3 Apkalu have gone, and that could be all of his 1 CP monsters.
I mean, that would be awfully shocking if it was. But again...
Okay, yeah, so we're going to start as predicted. We're going to go with Cloud, which is nice.
Cloud Chop. Yeah, just going to get rid of another Cloud and one that we can't see.
I think that was a Luso. And then Irvine, which then gives him the freedom to mitigate the break zone. So, yeah, Lena's gone. Goodbye. Thanks for playing.
Which of the Fens has got to go,
Which
surely?
of the Fens probably next. And I'm sure he's going to be able to get in an attack that's unquestioned. Yeah. Okay, he's gone for the Fiend. And then, yeah, he's not... Jack's just told him that the attack is going to go through. So he might as well, while he's there, get the other 2. Very polite of him.
Yeah, pick 2, any 2.
Oh, no, no, okay.
He's just put them on top. He's
just
sensible.
put them on top. He's just waiting just in case things. And then, yeah okay.
That's now, and there goes a Realm as well. But that's 2 Witch of the Fens gone for Jack. Mm-hmm. That could have been really important. He does still have 1 in hand, I believe.
That's right, and that is still enough to deal with Irvine now at any point, which is what he wants to do. I think that is just something.
That Apkalu is just sat there waiting for it. Like, just use me.
I've done my thing. Please let me also do 7k reduction because that's fair.
Yeah. Jack, he didn't actually put Lord of the World in the break zone yet. 1 went to the bottom and 1 went to hand, so he hasn't discarded it yet.
Okay, so Piranha.
For Witch of the Fens.
Witch of the Fens. So Witch of the Fens means there is a monster, draw a card. And then you don't have to rush into this 7k reduction because it can be completely reactive.
Yeah, I would...
Oh, okay. And
so he must be running 3 9CPs.
He must be running 3 Leviathans because there's the one at the bottom. And there we go. We're going to go Sahagin Chief, Apkalu, number 3.
So these both enter at the same time, right?
I think you can stack it in such a way that the Sahagin Chief enters first, then the Apkalu to get 1 counter off of it. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. I mean, Gareth will be able to confirm what's going on here.
So let's see.
Okay, looks like he's gone for Piranha, which of course is another solid option. And of course now Piranha could mean that you reduce something by 2k, ping off a monster, and Cloud is gone, and you wait to kill the Irvine.
The problem is you don't want to kill that Cloud. Although we've seen one flipped over there in the LB, the potential for there to be a third is kind of high.
I mean, that is the ultimate troll play, isn't it? Playing 3 Limit Break Clouds, flipping 1 for your first, and making your opponent think, well, there isn't another one. Surprise, there could be.
Yeah. But...
Yeah, okay, so he was able to get that 1 counter from playing the Sahagin Chief, then the Piranha.
Yeah.
And looks like, we are going to Witch of the Fens, and we're just going to get rid of Irvine now, just to make things a little bit simpler.
I don't hate this. Again, you probably could have waited until your combat just to be safe.
Yeah, I mean, you can even wait till on the stack of the attack to just make sure that it's confirmed coming in for a much weaker value.
Yeah.
Gareth's got to be careful here and not put 3 damage onto Jack's side of the board just yet, because there will be a
live Tross,
yeah, there will be a live Tross to worry about, which is something even worse for Gareth.
Absolutely, because that attacking and getting a bounce once per turn is...
bounce and a draw, don't forget.
Of course, yeah, you're not wrong there. But again, though, it looks like Jack is setting up to be able to get that draw anyway. I mean, he's got the Sahagin Chief. Again, if he can keep playing Realm over and over, he could be really set up to do a lot of damage.
I mean, maybe Jack was keen to get rid of the forwards on his turn, because if he breaks something on Gareth's turn, Gareth can then play a 1 CP Nyx, which might be just something, an extra wall for him to deal with.
And it's not, because it's 9k, right? It's
it's not to be sniffed at.
I suppose that's why I quite like the inclusion of the Piranha here. Trey into Cease, though.
Yeah, Trey getting back Cease, sure thing.
Still talking about chaos in the background over there. That card will never die. So, Gav just taking his time, mathing out what he needs to do here. He's on 4 backups. I think he's in a really good position, but he does need to be careful because
water has built up though. That's a really scary place for water to be.
But Jack is still only on 2 backups.
Oh, okay. And here comes 9. 9 means that once buttered, anything he likes is going to get dulled. And what a lot of people miss is the line of text that says line 9 takes 2k less damage, which just makes him that much more awkward to deal with.
Funny though that it doesn't matter when it comes to power reduction.
That's right, yeah. Witch of the Fens will just reduce 7k of his 7k straight away.
Oh, but we're going to see some. We're going to try and break the Witch of the Fens on
entry.
Yeah, are we going to have a response on the stack?
I think so. I think it's probably wise to do it, even if he does activate the chance of a Nyx coming out. We'll see.
The thing is, he's only got 1 card left in hand. Are you really going to burn that card just to play a Nyx?
Probably not at this stage, no. Not when you have 0 damage yourself. So yeah, Witch of the Fens is going to...
Yeah, absolutely. You got to go after the 9
steal
here.
that 9. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
9 on the stack is going to dull the realm just to make... Maybe Cloud might go in for a point of damage now.
Yeah, there's power reduction.
Oh, and on the stack we are going to... maybe Sahagin was trying to protect.
Don't know.
So what Gareth is explaining now is that when it comes down to Sice resolving, that will now be an invalid target, and he doesn't need to protect it.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Because Sice is based on the number of
good guy.
Class 0 cadets. Good guy Gareth, making sure all the rules are explained, even if it does go against his chances of winning.
Absolutely. So, I didn't even consider that as an option for Jack there, but that is absolutely out.
Yeah, no, that is really cool, actually. I mean, I missed that too. Let's just put that out there. I'm no illusions here. But, no need to use Sahagin to protect Witch of the Fens, because now it is not a valid target for Cease.
Yeah, exactly that. So Jack now sat looking like he's in a commanding position.
We are going to still swing in. Oh!
Never punish a damage 3. Tross is now live, and we get a Thordan.
Yeah, double whammy of things that you didn't want to see for Gareth.
I mean, do you just go Lena now? Yeah, right?
Yeah, I think Lena now, just because Jack's break zone is looking quite hefty.
I don't think we have 12 still, though.
No, Gareth has been quite good at using that Irvine. He's gotten rid of at least 6 cards, 4 or 6 cards, which may be enough to keep him off that 12 for the rest of the game.
Yeah, well, we're probably going to hope to see a string of draw a card monsters now. Or we can Sahag and Chief and get back the realm. And we're just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think.
8 or 9.
But that does include both Leviathans that are in there.
Yeah, so really there need to be 13 cards in there, so because obviously you need the card that you want to revive to be in the break zone as well.
Yeah, exactly. But we have seen an Apkalu. There's a Piranha.
Apkalu and Piranha.
So Piranha's going to get a -2 trigger.
-2 going out somewhere.
This Apkalu is just a menace.
It's a really cool card, and paired it with Witch of the Fens is a match made in heaven, right? It's
1 CP, multi-playable, draw a card. Oh yes, please.
Why not? Why not just have all positives?
Well, I know early in the set people were talking about including the new... Is it Quina?
Yeah, Quina, yeah.
Because... Oh yeah, draw a card for whenever a monster's played. I mean, you're drawing enough as is, right? You don't want to draw
too
more.
Much. It's too much of a good thing, apparently. So we're just going to have to see what's going on. So we are going to go in with Tross first of all.
So Tross trigger, he will get to bounce something.
I assume it's going to be the Cloud, just because bounce becomes kill when it's an LB.
But you don't want to take the block from the Cease into the Tross, because that's a trade I'm sure you're probably willing to make.
Absolutely, and he's gone for the Cease actually, because now it's only going to be breaking a forward of cost 2 or more, which really isn't going to do many favours for Gareth unless he can get another cadet down in between that.
Yep.
Okay.
Now Jack is looking like he's pulled it back, 3 apiece on each side.
Mm-hmm. Very nice wide board for Jack as well. So Mono Water's done its thing. Who needs backups, right? I mean, you can just fill it with forwards and monsters.
Well, we have seen in streams past where Morgan has just completed Mono Water with just 3 backups, you know, so...
5 backups just seems like a luxury at this stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like we've got an ace.
But we do need to be careful because we did see in Jack's deck that a lot of the EXs he's running are the 6 CP Ash, which is going to be kind of a dead card.
It is going to be kind of a dead card, but there is enough of a power reduction mechanic that he may be able to, say, bounce Piranha back with Sahagin Chief to get that more power reduction down. We'll see what goes on there.
Oh, no. Jack not wanting to see this. He has hit a...
and we've hit Aquatarasu.
Okay, now we're talking.
So it's Leviathan, but
yeah,
you're going to have to go by pictures.
Not that one.
Top middle.
This one. Good call.
Happy days.
Do love this card. Glad to see it's making a bit of a comeback.
Should have been called Aquatarasu, really. Come on, guys. You had your chance and you blew it.
So, but then the thing is you've got what? You got to come up with each one for every other, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Once you start with the pun game, you've got to keep it going.
And I have no idea what I would name the Earth one.
Answers on a postcard, please, guys.
Yeah, send us your best Amaterasu puns for all the rest of the elements that don't have one.
Yep, and the winner, if anyone bothers to enter, will get their own copy of Evoker, signed by the two of us.
I'm willing to commit to that. You can have my signature on an Evoker, an element of your choice.
Non-foil.
Absolutely.
Come on, guys. Cost of living it all
Yeah,
out.
we're not made of money around here, okay? Can't be just pulling out foil Evoker money. Jesus.
Not in this economy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Can't even get my 3rd foil Kusith. Jesus. So...
It's like we've missed a...
I think we've gone Sahagin Chief here.
Oh, yeah, that seems to make sense. Sahagin Chief, yeah, it's gone.
So I think if we maybe bounce Cloud, and are we tagged in something else here? I'm thinking he's... Yeah,
we bounced the realm.
So that's cool.
I mean, now, surely, before Irvine attacks, there's the risk of...
Well, the thing is, it can't attack.
Well, it can't, because it will get Apkalu into Witch of the Fens.
Well, no, not even that. He cancelled the entry, but he
has
no haste.
Oh, yeah, no. Even more despicable.
Yeah, even more na.
Very nicely played by Jack here. Again, just showcasing the power of some of these new water cards. I mean, if any of you were at the event in Brotherhood, there was apparently quite a lot of mono water there.
Really? Surprised by that. I'm surprised there wasn't more Hythodius, more Chaos.
From what I hear, there was only about, out of 35 players, there was about 4 playing Hythodius and or Chaos. So it wasn't that big of a split. So it looks like, now we're going to go in Witch of the Fens. We're going to pop that.
So Cease is going to kill the Witch of the Fens. Could we have not killed the Cease in response, though? And then the numbers would have been lower again. I think Jack missed it.
That could have worked, actually.
Yeah.
That could have worked exactly the same. I mean, Gareth giving him the chance and explaining the rule, but it's up to Jack to use it each time.
But then again, though, we've now got plenty in the break zone. I think we're going Lena Leviathan.
I think it's time, yeah. I mean, unless all the Lenas have been dealt with, I mean, we'll see what goes on here.
No, he's got one in hand.
Oh, there we go then. So we should be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go Blue Worm.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a Piranha left, I think. Possibly not. It might just be a case of only having to draw one card. Hard life, eh? But here we go.
Oh no, having to draw one off a play 5 is... I mean, paying
play
5
for 2 bodies, you know? It's only half disgusting.
But there we go, draw. Again, though, I mean, we could... Have we attacked this turn yet? We haven't.
No, not yet. So we're going to... It looks like I think we're going to go in for...
Here we go, yeah. Lena Lev. We should have the cards by now, right? Please tell me he counted this.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plenty.
We got it.
Plenty with cards to spare.
So
we're doing that thing.
I think what you do here is you remove the non... So like the Reno or the Rude, whatever is in the back line.
Mm-hmm.
And
not an EX backup.
Yeah, and you bounce probably the cease, and then just kill the ace.
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
like you still got run the risk of, cease coming back and potentially killing something in response, but.
Would there be a window in which Gareth could discard the bounced cards to buff the power of Ace?
Yes, but it is only going to be a +1, and it's like 18k coming at him, right?
That's true. He would have to discard 2 cards. Okay. And of course, Jack will get another draw off of Tross.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, okay, so we're going to bounce Ace. I think we're going to bounce Ace.
Far right back up, it's got to be, right? Yeah. Not the tray. You don't bounce the tray. You don't want him to get any of his cadets back. And you just want anything that's not going to give him any sort of value. And there's only that one sort of Reno around there, so I would definitely pick that.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, we've gone with Reno. Yeah, sure thing.
So he does have a draw trigger on the Tross.
Yeah.
Which we must make sure he doesn't forget. Let's see if he remembers.
I mean, maybe he's just fully resolving that.
Yeah, that is dead. But it would technically resolve before the power, or... let's just make sure it's not a May. Yeah, it is not a May. He must draw that card, so... Here we go. Draw.
Here it is.
Now, I don't think we can put Gareth on lethal here.
Get him very close.
Yeah, we can put him on 6.
Okay, so we're gonna make Gao a thing as well. Probably a bit of a waste playing Gao.
Yeah, I agree on that one because that could have forced his way through on the next one, but
would have given him options to get rid of stuff next turn maybe, and made some of his weaker, or made his blue worm something that doesn't die on attack.
Well,
and look, we're going to hit Reeve on top for an EX burst with damage 4.
Yeah, it's just adding that to hand. I will tell Gareth after this game that he doesn't have to actually reveal what he takes.
I don't think he's revealing it, or I don't think he revealed that one, but he might have revealed the first one. Okay.
Realm came in this turn, right?
Realm came in this turn.
Jack just doing a bit of a dance with his cards.
So Realm, Leviathan, Gao, and Lena all came in this turn, so he could swing with Tross. Also, Blue Worm came in this turn, so is it worth swinging with Tross? Probably.
I mean, you might as
You're
well.
You're not going to bring it out to block next turn, right?
Yeah. Well, I think Jack has decided otherwise, though. In the meantime, Jacko, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Sorry you couldn't be here.
That Realm shouldn't have been able to attack, surely.
No, I think you can't. You're right on that one. But yeah, what you missed was 3 games of Chaos being over in 30 minutes in round 1. Preston won the first and most important one. CJ played his absolute heart with a sort of EX triple combo of Odins and Leviathans in his mono ice. Sadly, just couldn't keep it off the field and had to walk away with a loss. And this is round 2. Jack playing his absolute heart out. Gareth pulling out all the stops, but this is a new deck for him. He's only had 2 games with this, so but he is on now damage 5. Mm-hmm. So I guess we forced the Tross to attack.
Yeah, we forced the Tross to attack in the end, just because the card had been revealed off the top.
Yeah,
this is sort of not.
Did we not kill anything with the Odin?
We killed the Leviathan.
Oh, it's in break, sure. I thought you moved it to the top.
Yeah, no, it's just a very neat break zone at the end of his field there. A break zone nonetheless.
Yeah. Just showing that Water has a lot of board that it needs to make a bit of real space for.
It's just mad how insignificant backups are to a mono water deck these days.
I miss the days of Sildra.
I know, right? Bring back Sildra.
Man, don't even bring it back.
No,
just give me a must search a water character, just one water character on 4 CP summon, and I'm okay with that.
But then people will get like a 4-color wall with it, and it'll be all sorts of nonsense.
Oh,
right?
Everyone gets 4-color wall with everything already.
That's
so
true. Yeah, okay, you got me there.
You got Bash, you got Tyro, you got what's that thing the search is brave forwards these days? In this new set, whose name I can't remember.
But it's there.
Yeah, you got Sarah FFL. I mean, stop me, I'm running out of names, but there are plenty. We do not need to worry about one poor little water summon getting you a wall. I think the reason they ended up banning was probably because of the new bats, right?
Yeah, I think that was the kicker. But then obviously Sarah FFL is still a thing. So
I mean, even still, could you imagine that coming back? Because again, we didn't see it for a while until these sort of resurgence of wall decks. But see that coming back and having Sildra.
So it looks like Gareth was running the 1 CP Ramu.
Yeah, you called it, and he has nuked the blue worm there. Can Gav get through for lethal?
Ooh, and it looks like, he's playing LB Lightning to get that 1 CP Odin or Ramu right back, maybe killing off that Tross.
Absolutely, yeah, that Tross needs to go.
I mean, Piranha is just a 4K body now, and it's only a body on on Jack's turn. Tross is the real worry at this point, just because, you know, the potential for drawing a card and removing another option, especially with an LB as a blocker now, you don't want that to be a kill instead of just a bounce to hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Sadly, I can't see what time is left on the round here, but the Tross is definitely down with that Ramu.
Time is called on the round. I believe they're counting turns up in the corner there with the 2 on the FF dice. We will double check that.
So, Gareth, though, staring down lethal, he needs another answer out on that board.
Yeah. Needs something there just to protect himself and get that. Okay, so we are going to be playing now the Odin.
Yeah,
definitely got 6 cards to remove this time.
Yeah, our spoiler for this season, a lovely Odin.
Who is probably going to be the Gao, right? Just because it's a big body that can make Piranha a bigger body than what it currently is on base. Okay, and yeah, really not much from Jack's, but I think Jack should be alright. Jack can just play Ash for 4 CP, make this a 1 CP blocker, and then swing with his 3 bodies to push through for game.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like Gareth is absolutely going to need to hit in the X-Burst here. I mean, I don't think Gareth could have done much better with this, to be honest. I think playing...
Fair play to him. He's made sure that Jack has absolutely had to work for it.
Yeah.
And he was even really nice of him to point out that cease ruling that would mean, you know, which of the Fens was negated earlier, and then block.
Yeah, and that is it.
On the final
the
turn,
Odin.
final damage.
Yeah.
Phew.
Yeah. Really well played by both there.
Yeah.
Just showing monsters are hard to keep under wraps.
Yeah.
But
10 out of 10 for sportsmanship on Gareth's part, though.
Absolutely. Guys, it doesn't look like because of time being called on the round, we will have time
for an interview.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to take a short break and we'll be back with you with round 3. But again, don't forget also to stick around and we'll give you a little bit of an update on our up and coming projects. So we'll catch you in a bit.
Stay tuned.